Hello and welcome. Today, Board Crazy is back on the Silk Road in Merchants of Dunhuang. Merchants of Dunhuang is a game for 2 to 4 players, designed by Gabriele Bubola and published by Mandoo Games. In this game, players are competing to become the most prosperous merchant in the city of Dunhuang in China, one of the major stops on the ancient Silk Road. This is accomplished by controlling the goods that are being traded throughout the city. To set up, the 8 double-sided character tiles are shuffled up and then arranged into a circle, with the shuffled goods deck placed in the middle of that circle. 8 cards are then drawn from this deck, and 1 is placed next to each character. Each player, meanwhile, draws 3 cards from the deck and keeps one of them, with the other 2 being removed from the game entirely. Each player also receives an equal number of coins, determined by the player count, and then the last player in player order takes the camel pawn and places it on one character of their choice. The game is played in clockwise order, and on a player's turn, they must first move the camel pawn clockwise at least 1 space to a new character. The camel may be moved farther, but each additional space after the first costs the player 1 coin. Once the camel stops on a character, then the player takes the goods card next to that character and might either add it to their hand or place it in front of them in their shop. If the player already has 1 or more cards of the taken good in their shop, then they are stacked in a way so that it is clear how many they have in total. If adding a card to their shop means the player now has the most or is tied for having the most of that good, they then also take into their possession the corresponding majority token. After this, the player gets to choose a bonus. They may either use the special action of the character that the camel stopped on, or simply take 3 coins. Then the player checks to see if they've met the victory conditions. If they have 4 majority tokens and at least 4 different goods in their hand, then they immediately win the game. If these conditions, however, are not met, then the empty market spaces are filled in and play proceeds to the next player. If, however, the goods deck runs out before any player achieves victory, then the winner is determined by points. Players earn 2 points for each majority token they have, 1 point for each prestige token they've collected from special actions, and also points for goods that they have the most of or equal most of in their hand, with each being worth its associated number. Naturally, the player who then scores the most points in that method is the winner. Now let's get started. All right, so I'm D, by the way. I hadn't mentioned that yet.
It's quick.
Yeah, get that graphic up there. Who are you?
I am Will, Merchant Will.
Merchant Will.
Yes, I trade
Born into this life.
mostly in stale marshmallow peeps.
Yeah. I would probably eat a lot back then, though. Mm-hmm. Some bizarre confection that no one's ever tried before.
Yeah, they'd love it.
Yeah. Anyway, a couple addendums I think we should point out.
What's that?
Additions to the rule explanation that I just gave. So this is a 2-player game. So specifically in 2-player games, that means you need to have the majority on 5 different goods, not just 4.
Yes.
So in a 3 or 4-player game, you only need to have the majority on 4, but now we're going to need 5 to win.
Yeah.
The hands,
4 different cards.
Yeah, 4 different cards, that's the same.
5 different...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, with a 2-player game, and with a 3-player game, but specifically with a 2-player game, some of the goods are removed. So the number 1, the 1 gold card is removed.
And the red one, and
also, yeah, silk and...
purple. Wool and silk.
Is it wool, really? Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, that's so the most rare of them, and then the 2 most common of the goods are not present in this game. There is the number on the cards also determines how many of those there are in the deck. So,
right,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Also, with a 2-player game, we both have 5 coins to start. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be the first player here, so Will, you get to choose the camel goes. Basically, where I start moving it from.
Is that an innuendo guy?
Oh, also, we have to get to the cards.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't we need 3 cards? We each pick one.
We each pick one. We discard the other 2. I did mention that in the intro, so it's just, yeah. I'm going to, keeping that.
Boom.
All right, that was quick. Where's the camel going, Will?
I'm going to start you here.
I mean, there, eh? All right, so we'll explain the different traders here as we use them.
Traitors or traders?
Both.
Oh.
They are traitors, which is why they're hiding out in Dunhuang. Dunhuang. That's the name. Who can say?
Who could say?
Dunhuang. All right, so I can move here for free. Who's this? What's this guy? The domestic? Is that his name? I feel like I should know these. It's the domestic, right? You're useless. Why do I even ask you things?
The domestic.
Holding some silver. I think
Wasn't that Domestic the name of a movie with like Jim Carrey? No, that's the Majestic.
That's the one.
That's right.
And this one allows you to take cards from your hand and swap them with your shop. Is that right?
Take one good from your shop and add it to your hand, or the other way around.
Oh, well, either or. Okay. Well, I'm going.
Could be useful.
I'm going to go here.
All right, one spot.
Which means I get to collect this tea
Are you putting it in your hand?
for free. I will put it in my hand.
Oh.
Now I will use a special ability though to put a card from my hand into my
Yes.
shop.
What is the blue?
That's lapis lazuli, which gets me majority.
Lapis lazuli?
Yes, type of rock.
That's not a thing. All
Yes,
right,
it is. You
I'm
never heard of
replaced. Are
lapis
you done?
lazuli? Yeah, I'm done.
I didn't know you were into crystals. You're one of those guys?
It's not a
You-
crystal.
You collect crystals?
I know it because it's used to make pigments. Like ultramarine comes from lapis lazuli being ground down and mixed with oil.
It's ultramarine.
It's a shade of blue, very luxurious.
Wasn't like Aliens about the alien fighting a bunch of ultramarines?
Exactly.
All
What
right.
are you doing?
Hold on, let me look what these. I know what that one does. There's a lot of these guys to learn. All right, you know this game. You know, see, I used the original rule book to learn it.
In Korean.
Yeah, so I had to infer everything and learn Korean. So I wasted a lot of time, and I didn't end up learning anything. So I'm gonna go 1,
Yep, that's
2.
Oh. And you
Pay a
gotta
coin.
Pay a coin.
Yeah.
It's because you want an extra
Ooh.
space. Now you can take the paper. Take the paper.
Oh yeah, well obviously I can take this.
Getting that paper, Will. Where are you putting it?
This one is gonna go in front of me.
Ooh, okay. That's majority on the paper for you. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
The shepherd.
Now the shepherd allows me to take a card.
Either this one or that
That one, like ones that are on the flanks.
one. Yes. On the flanks. Do you want the tea or the paper?
I'm gonna take this.
Taking the tea. Okay, so that's the end of your turn because you haven't won. So more
Oh
paper.
no.
There's a lot of paper in this deck.
So when you replace cards, you always start with the one that the camel's on and then go clockwise.
My turn.
Yes.
Going to Gandhi.
Yeah.
Which is not actually Gandhi. but
No,
it
he's
looks-
called the
it's the Buddhist.
Buddhist. Why don't we explain what he
Looks
does?
enough like Gandhi. First, before I explain what he does, I'm going to take this, put it right here. What is that? Ceramics? Pottery?
Pottery, ceramics. I don't know. I don't care about the terminology. All right.
Remain useless. All right. Now I will take advantage of his ability. Basically, I can turn over one of these to the other side where they have the Chinese character. And then...
Wouldn't it be Korean or is it Chinese?
Well, this is in China. I assume it's Chinese.
I don't know.
It looks Chinese. So then if someone were to become equal with me on the associated good,
Yep.
instead of just taking it, they would have to pay me 2.
Yep.
In
2
order to
points
claim
to
it.
steal it.
All right, I'm going to do this one. Because there's
Smart.
some
There's
of those
more
out
of
there.
them.
Yes. Well, there's also 2 of them on the board. All right, now I will... Oh, jeez.
What about cheese?
It's a paper trail. It's not...
Oh, it's cheese paper?
It's just paper.
Cheese paper.
You ruined my paper trail joke, guy. Go.
All right, I'm doing another double move.
Oh my goodness, the coin. It's gonna cost me the coin. The coin.
I'm adding to my paper
Okay, taking a second
monopoly.
paper. Now, what do you got there? You can,
So for every one that the camel moves, for every space, so in this instance 2,
you draw many cards.
I draw the 2 cards. In this instance, it'd be as many cards, yes, from the top of the deck. I choose one to put in my hand.
This is the interpreter.
Yes, and then this one would go to the bottom of the deck. Now, I did that right, correct?
Sure. I'm going to the princess.
To the princess. D, the princess allows you to collect as many prestige tokens as you have majority tokens, regardless on their status.
I've taken
wow,
glass.
3 of those.
I now have 3 of these, which means I have to take 3 prestige tokens, just in case. I need them. Useful. All right.
I don't plan on letting this get to the end.
Bamboo. You go, Will. This guy? You nut. Oh, pay me. That's right. Oh, fat coin.
Okay, I paid him his 2. That was because of Gandhi that I had to do that, because Gandhi was always about greed. That was what he stood for. He said, money is everything. Famous Gandhi quote. All right, so this is...
Remember Wall Street? Michael Douglas's character in that was based
on Gandhi. Take 1 good from your shop and add it to your hand, or the other way around. So I can take 1 card from my hand and add it to my shop?
Yes. Or vice versa.
I'm going to put this thing down.
Oh, you've got silver.
Yes.
Long John Silver.
Long John.
There he is. You done?
Well, no. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to replace a card. Yes, I am done. Finished. Complete. Go.
Throw in some tea.
Hey, D, if you were a merchant, what would you sell in the old Silk Road? It could be a modern good. Like, you could just be a guy who has, like, a weird, like, you know, hockey playing card stand. Where you sell hockey cards. What would you choose?
I think Marines.
What?
I'd be a Marine merchant.
I get it. You mean a merchant Marine?
No, I'd be a Marine merchant.
Okay, so you're selling... Wait, are you selling, like, sea life? Or are you actually selling, like, United States Marines?
Trained Marines. I'm going to the Shepherd.
You sell jar heads. That's what you just...
all right, I'm taking this.
Okay,
I'm going to... I'm going to put
in
it
your hand.
in my shop. And then with the Shepherd's ability, I will also take this one and add it to my shop, which gives me 2.
No. With the Shepherd, you have to place it in your hand.
You've got me.
I was like, what does it do?
All right, fine. You win this round, Will. Doing great. Doing great. Still.
I could say I have a good brain. One could say it. Don't recommend that they do. I only have a coin.
Oh, you do? How delightful. Well, you can take 3 instead of taking a special action. You know that. Taking this.
Stop. You can't just take my cards. I think I'm just going to go 1 spot, take this, hand it. It's going into my hand. Hey! At the end of my turn, you do that. And then,
That's right.
Am I going to protect? Or am I going to just take 3 coins? I'm just going to take 3 coins. Instead, I'm going to forego the bonus, and now my turn is complete.
Okay. Ooh, the lapis.
Oh, shiz. Go all the way around. You can pay for it.
Couldn't. It's not true. 1 short.
Boom. Well, was that 3 moves? So you have 2 coins? Oh, you went to the soldier. What does he do again?
Well, it doesn't really matter right now. First thing, I take this pottery.
I knew I should have
Take this back.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew it.
Back. And now I may exchange a card from my shop for one on the market, correct?
Correct, Mandoo.
Oh gosh, I guess I'll, if I have to.
Oh, wow. That mean you have all of them? What's in here? Let me see. Do you have all those?
Man, why would I tell you that? I got the majority. You can't beat me. Replace it.
Delightful. Yeah, I'm just going to go 1.
Yeah, coward.
Take this and take its control token. And I'll take my 3 prestige, please.
I gotta hand it to you. Is that where we're at?
Because I have 3 control markers.
All right.
And then that will be my turn.
Place that.
Sarah. Ooh. So just to be clear, we both have 3 control markers. Neither of us are close to having 5.
Yeah.
How many different cards do you got?
I've got 2 cards. I cannot tell you if they're different or not.
Dang it. I thought I could trick him.
I'm going to take this T,
Okay.
which gives me
4.
control. Then I'm going to just take the coins.
Oh, you're not going to use his ability?
No. All right, 3. Interesting. Little wants the glass.
Pay the extra coin. Take this.
I think we're good. Think you're special?
I'll just put it over there.
And not.
All right, so that gives me 4. Now I can take a card from either side of it, correct, Mandoo? Yes. I'm going to take this.
That's a lot of cards you got there.
All right.
Be a shame
So
if
that
something
one
happened
first,
to you.
yep. I got you right where I want you, bro. Whoa, okay, that's 2 extra moves, so I want to see those coins go in.
So, I get this.
You get that.
Put that there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is yours.
It is indeed. Main. Now I get to draw 3. Ooh, we're running low. I get to draw 3. I take one of these. And the other 2 on the bottom, right?
Yep. So just remind me again.
No.
Fine. All right, here's what I'm doing. Going to the soldier.
Okay, that's free.
Taking the lapis.
Taking the lapis.
Going to my hand. Now the soldier, just to be clear to everyone, I'll read it out loud again. He allows me to exchange 1 good from the shop with 1 from my market.
Correct.
Exchange. So if I were to do, for instance, this. Would that mean I get control?
Yes. All
right.
That. All right.
Victory will be mine.
Glad that wasn't at all complicated. Going here.
All right.
1.
Yeah, you owe 1 extra because you moved.
Take control of this back.
Dang it!
And now I've also got, what is
Why
it?
not just go there?
What?
This is, you may...
Oh, this has to be replaced, right? That's what they replaced.
Yeah, you... Sorry, I forgot to do that.
All right, also, I get to now either, I can play something from my hand to my shop, or vice versa.
You taking a card to your hand?
I think I will actually take this into my hand. Taking the last card. You're up. Yeah, okay, that's no surprise.
Yeah, going to him.
Yep. All right, so you're going to get the glass, which gives you that
control,
majority.
right.
So we have, now you have 4 and I have 3. Now you get to take the paper or the thing. Neither one of those would give you an additional majority.
Well, I can't. They go in my hand anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So
Unfortunately, that's the last card, so that's going to get, at least be consistent.
God dang it, D. Wait, do you get both the first and the last turns?
No, that's it.
That's a game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't refill the market.
No, so we score now.
We do score. No one
Yeah, that
won.
was it.
No one won
'cause
outright.
No refill.
We're
Yeah.
still cheated.
I'm in a good position now. I see. You discard all your cards from your shop, only keeping the majority tokens.
Okay.
So,
But I like my cards. I like them very much.
score 2 points for each majority token. So you have
3.
6 points from those. I have 8.
Yep.
Then you score 1 point for each prestige token.
3.
I have 3.
All right, we're tied there.
So I'm still 2 points in the lead. Then, reveal the cards from your hand. All right, now,
Jesus. Okay.
I think I won the game. If
be
you
very
have
close.
more cards than anyone else in a given type, or if you are tied, keep 1 card of that type. So we both kept 1 of these.
Yeah.
You
I
get
keep
the
all 3
sevens.
of mine, yeah. So you get the 6.
I get to keep the 6.
And then the 4 and
And the 4 and the 3,
Yeah,
because
so
I can keep 4.
we're
you
tied
can
here
keep
as
3.
well. So you won because of that extra.
So I had 14, 18, 21.
Same.
You have
Same, 21.
8, 15, 21. So the final score is D
Very
with
last turn.
30.
Dang
and
it.
Will with 30.
Just because you were able to swipe that last glass off me. The majority of the glass off me. Darn. All right, well, that's fair, though. I mean, we had equal number of turns, obviously.
Well, look, I'm a good merchant, all right? I do well. I mean, clearly, I eat.
I'm always surprised when that last round, every game it feels like, oh, it's the last round. I've taken my last action without realizing I've taken my last action.
I mean, it's close. It was close.
Yeah, no, I think this is a solid little game.
Well, that's a review kind of statement to make, guy. And we
Well,
have that coming up.
Fine, spoilers. We do have a review coming up. But before that, if you enjoyed this particular video, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. Check out the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram down below if you want to follow us on those. Also, we will have a review of this up sometime in the next week. Hit the notification bells to get notified precisely when that arrives here on YouTube. And we'll give our thoughts on that.
All right.
So thank you again for watching. Until next time, toodaloo.
I'm still better than him. I proved it again.
Beat you last time.
See you next time.